All right, how's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another Cup of Joe investing video. Today, we're going to talk about why the stock market bounced back today and when is the right time to sell. Should you sell low, high? How do you sell low or high? Also, before we get into the video, a couple of announcements of stocks. Netflix reported earnings beating expectations by 31%. That's right. Netflix is now up 6.5% after hours. It's been down the whole year. Spotify up 6%. Nvidia up 5%. The Trade Desk up 5%. AMD up 5%. IAC up 5%. A lot of stocks are bouncing back after this correction. Now, does that mean that they're not going to come back down or that it's impossible for us to continue in the downward direction? No, but what it does mean is that there was enough buyers today that said, you know what, these companies at these valuations with these fundamentals are worth buying. And clearly, with many stocks up 5%, they are very bullish on the market going up. Now, I also want to talk about earnings that are coming up. Now, of course, the banks reported earnings last week. We're going to have a lot of earnings coming throughout this week. And I want to talk about when to sell. I know that it was probably very tempting to sell during this week and last. I hope that you didn't sell and that you held them because you're a long-term investor. And I'm going to give you 5 reasons to sell or not sell a stock. The first reason is you want to take profit. Let's say you invested in a stock and it shoots up 30% within 2 weeks. If it shoots up 30% within 2 weeks, what I would usually do is take off about 20%, 25% of my position, and as it keeps going up, I either keep taking away money, or if it goes down, I keep on adding more money to get my dollar cost average down. At 50%, you sell more. And my number one rule is that once you've doubled your money, right, 100% return, just take out your original investment and just let the house money ride. And that way you are guaranteed that you got your initial investment back. The second reason to sell is if a company business changes. Let's say you invested in a certain company when it was selling product A and product A was in high demand, and now suddenly the product is no longer in demand, right? For example, Snapchat was a highly promising social media company until Instagram came out with Instagram stories and has subsequently killed Snapchat. Their company changed. I would sell. Third reason, if management changes or they're in trouble. If a CEO leaves and the CFO leaves, and even if they say, oh, it's because I wanted to retire, because I wanted more time with my family, I'm sure there's many scenarios where they really did want more time with their family, but there's just as many where they didn't like where the business was going, they didn't think they could help it or fix any of the issues going on, and they left. And if the CEO sees that the company's going down, then maybe you should too. Also, number 4, losing revenue or profit consistently. I'm not talking about in a quarter or they lost 2 or 3% in the subsection. If the whole company has revenue that is trending downward and or profit / net income that is trending downward, that is not a company that I would hold, that I would buy more into. I would see why are they losing money, and if it's not a one-time issue, then sell the stock. For example, Facebook had to spend a lot of money this year in fines, regulations, hiring people for its website, and I don't think that was a bad idea. I think that any social media company that wanted to stay up, especially Facebook, had to invest like that. But if the company said, look, I don't think we're even going to be able to make any more revenue, I think that our guidance is trending downward. They said their guidance was trending downward, but not in the foreseeable future, just for the next 2 or 3 years. Meanwhile, other sources of revenue like ads are going up. If you didn't watch my Facebook video, go check it out. I highly recommend it. 3 stocks to buy in October, that's what it's called. And the 5th reason to sell a stock is never panic sell. I don't understand these people that they see that they're huge. They're down huge on the position. Look at this. Twitter is up 5% after hours. All of the tech stocks that took a beating, that they said was done, that there's no more growth. I'm telling you, these tech stocks are not involved in China. They have continuing revenue growth. The world is expanding. Technology is going to continue to get better. And technology is exponential, right? We went from a phone that has a computer inside of it. 30 years ago, this phone didn't even exist. To get the capacity, you needed a whole room. Technology compounds, is exponential. We're at a high growth period right now as far as people, as far as the United States. So I don't want you to panic sell when suddenly there's a slight 5 or 7% correction. What I want you to do instead is see if your stock is broken. If the company itself and the fundamentals have changed and you no longer like the business, then sure, sell. But just because you're down on the position, I'm down on positions, I'm not going to sell, I'm buying more. Why? Because I believe in the company. I'm a long-term investor. That's the best way to invest in the market, not through emotions and not through panic selling. Thank you for watching the video. This has been Cup of Joe. Please subscribe, leave a like, and let me know what do you think of the stock bounce back that we had and what other videos you want to see. Thank you so much for watching, and shout out to my cousin Ariel for recommending the video. Have a great day.